think I'd be miserable. So, take the business route. And, I don't know for certain what I want to do yet, but hopefully this points me in the right direction.
Wow, an engineer, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think growing up I had multiple different things that I wanted to do. I wanted to be like a pilot. I thought about being a pilot, but then I was like, I don't know if I could just sit there and like have that many people's lives in my hands. Like one mistake and everything's going downhill.
Yeah.
There was a time where I wanted to be a surveyor, and I kind of did a job shadow with one of our family friends. And I'm like sitting there and he's like showing me all this stuff, and I'm like, wow, this is like very complex, and I really don't even know what he's talking about right now. So I don't necessarily know if I want to spend. Now obviously, like when you go to college and you go through all the classes, like you'll start to understand it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But like I sat there, I think I followed him for like a good 5 hours, and I'm like, dude, like this job seems great and all. I just don't know if I could physically understand anything that you're talking to me about right now. Like he showed me all these blueprints, and I'm like, dude, like what? Like I have no clue what you're even talking about. And like he did a very good job at explaining it. I just couldn't comprehend what any of it meant. Mm-hmm. So then like me and my best friend in high school, like senior year, we talked about being accountants. Mm-hmm. So it just kind of stuck with me to be an accountant. Like it wasn't my first choice, and I never thought about it. But then like after doing all the research, like I don't like sitting still that much, but at the same time, like it makes money. Mm-hmm. There's always need for them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Big money maker.
So do you think money equals happiness?
I know I'm probably not gonna get a lot of likes for this, but I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big believer in that, and like if you're rich and you got a lot of money, you can do a lot of fun things and a lot of things that you want to do. So I think that makes you happy. Mm-hmm. But then there's other things that make you happy, like being with someone you love, and enjoying your time with them. So yes, money makes happiness, but there's also other things that do too.
I totally agree with you. I think money definitely is like equals happiness. Mm-hmm. But it also depends on how you like look at happiness. Like I've always thought about it like, well, I'd rather have money doing a job that I don't like, but like I have the money so I can do way more like trips and like all this stuff with like my family and everything like that. Whereas if like I don't have a job, if I have a job that I enjoy a lot, but I'm not making that much money, like is it, at the end of the day, is it really worth going to work every day? Yeah. Like if you're working like a job and you're making like 15 an hour and like that's your whole job, like every year of your life, like you're barely getting pay raises. Like I feel like you're not able to enjoy life as much. Now people always are like, oh, like being around the people you love and like doing everything you love. Yeah, that's cool and all, but at the same time, I'd rather be able to be financially free than have to always worry like, oh, how am I going to pay the bills next month? Because I feel like that causes more stress, and then that kind of like takes away all the happiness in life. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, like I get people that are rich, like they're still not happy with their lives, like they always want more and everything like that, and they still have a lot of stress, but it's definitely easier to have more money than to almost be broke. Yeah. So like I always argue with my parents about that, because my parents are the complete opposite. Like they always are like telling me like, oh, like money doesn't buy happiness. No, it definitely does.
It somewhat does. Yes.
Like, I mean, I've been blessed with my parents being able to provide pretty much everything for me. Mm-hmm. Like they pay for my college, everything like that. So it's like, if they weren't able to, like it'd cause more stress on me and everything like that. So I never understood why people really like thought about money not being able to buy happiness. Yeah. But I also do get when people say it doesn't. Mm-hmm. Like they have valid reasons, but I just think money runs the world at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. Like you need money to do everything.
Yeah. My dad likes this saying, if you find a job you like, you never work a day in your life. And my dad always says that. Mm-hmm. And that's great. And it would be great to find a job like that, where, I'm going to work, but I don't feel like I'm working at all. Now, ideally, you would want that to be, that job where you're not working, you feel like you're not working, and then you're getting paid a lot of money to do it.
Yeah.
That would be the ideal, perfect situation.
So what would you say would be like a dream job? Like even if like
if obviously professional baseball player, but for me, recently I've been thinking about, just owning my own company, working for myself. Kind of like, what you're doing with this podcast, which is awesome. But definitely, working for myself, owning my own company, and I feel like that would bring me a lot of happiness, especially if I'm like doing something related to like just sports in general. I feel like that would bring me happiness.
Yeah. No, dude, I love this podcast. I don't have to answer anyone. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I literally can, if I don't want to guest on the podcast, I don't have to respond to them. Like, I'm not forced to put anything on it. But, like, I definitely think owning a business would be really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, like, you can see something that you built start to grow and everything like that. And that's kind of what I'm starting to see now with like, all the social media stuff is everything starting to grow. So it's a lot more enjoyable to do. But then I can also, like, pick when I do things. If I don't want to film a podcast today, I don't have to.
Exactly.
Like, as long as I get my one per week put out, there's no pressure to film multiple. Now, I like filming multiple in a day and then taking, like, a day or two off and then getting back to it. But, like, I don't have to do something every single day in, like, the same order, everything like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like that's, like, when you run your own business, like depending on what it is, like you have to do a job every day, but you can kind of do it how you want to do it. And I think that would be the best job. Now, do you make a lot right off the start? Not necessarily, but like, that there's going to be some sort of like wealth coming in at some point.
Yeah. Like it's very hard to start a business, and, obviously right off the bat, you're not really going to see those, millions of dollars that you want to be making. That's not idealistic. It's not realistic. Like, or it is idealistic, not realistic. But you can hope, and you got to really. It's a grind. It's a grind. It's like practicing baseball. Like we're going at it in the spring, like every single day, and that's kind of what it has to be like if you're gonna want to own your own business.
Yeah. So I saw this interesting question on social media somewhere, and I kind of want to get your input on it. So, like, what is, like, a top profession that a girl can do that you wouldn't want to date?
A top profession?
Like, honestly, any profession. Like, so, like, say you meet a girl and everything, but, like, you can kind of, like, base it off of, like, their profession. Like, what's one, or, like, even a couple professions that you wouldn't want to be involved with?
Probably like a girl who like kind of like what I just said, like owns their own company. Now, don't get me wrong, like that's great. That's great if they do. But like I just don't want them to, be on that same level as me. Like, not that would be a bad thing. That would be awesome. But like just kind of like I don't like if it's gonna be like a girl boss. I don't like that.
Yeah. So you kind of you want to be in control of like the money in your house. Like you want to make more than your wife.
Like yes, like I do, and like it would be great if like my wife made a lot of money too. But like it's more the personality aspect of it. Her being a boss.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like
no, it makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense. I think mine would be more of like anything to do with science. I don't understand science, so like I don't think I could sit down and have a conversation with someone like that. Like I have no hate to people that are in like any sort of science majors, but I just don't think I want to like get involved with something like that.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, for me, I like smart. Like, when they bring up, like, random facts or something like that. Like, whether it be history, science, like, I think that's cool. And I'm a big, like, history geek. I love that stuff. And then, like, I'm like you, I don't know science.
Yeah.
But, when you hear cool science facts or they know how to do something cool, like an experiment with science, I find that kind of cool and interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it is cool, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Like, it's just a difficult topic for me to understand. So that's why
I could totally see that.
Stay away from science.
Yeah.
What's like one profession, like what's like the top of your list of professions that you would? Yeah.
Probably like a professional athlete of some sort. I feel like that'd be good, like, because they're making like a good amount of money.
They're making more money than you, maybe.
Exactly, and it's like it's not like it's not all about money.
Yeah.
But like, I just think it'd be cool. Like, obviously they get a lot of attention though too, which would kind of be the downside of that. But also just having, if you were to be with them, communication would be a very big thing in that type of relationship. I mean, you look at Paul Skeens, Livy Dunn, like they're both very famous.
Yeah.
But they probably still have to have a lot of communication between them. But
Yeah, no, that's good. I think I'd low key want to date like some sort of influencer.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that would be like a great profession. Now, obviously, like it depends on like the type of content they make. Now, I mean, obviously, I don't really care about the content part, but like if you have people like you go in public and like they recognize you, like kind of, you're kind of just standing there. Like they know your girl, but you're just there in the background, like, oh, like I'm gonna sit here. They're like, yo, bud, take a picture. Like, all right, well, that's kind of messed up, but I feel like it happens. But it's also a good career because you have so much more flexibility. Because like they don't have to necessarily like work every day. Like their income most likely is good if they're well known. So I've always thought like that was a cool profession, or even like a nurse. Like I know that's one of like the worst like professions to date, just because like all the cheating and stuff. But like nurses are hot. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like nursing majors are usually one of the better, like the more attractive like majors that you can pick as a girl.
I hear that a lot.
It's great, yeah. So like what would be like your ideal girl?
I love blondes. Big blonde guy. But specifically, I really like curly hair. Big
Blonde curly hair.
Blonde curly hair. And I like them like to be they don't have to play a sport. But like I want them to be active and fit.
Yeah.
Like don't play sport, but they go to the gym. Like that checks out. It's good.
Yeah. So I think that's definitely a good thing. Like obviously playing some sort of sport at some point in your life is obviously a big turn on, but like they don't have to play all through college and everything like that, as long as they still are like motivated in some way.
Exactly.
And like that's why I think I like going more towards like the athlete side, because majority of the times they are motivated. Because I think that's a big thing for me. Like if finding a girl, like they have to have some sort of aspirations in life, some sort of goals that they're trying to like get every day and like reach. Because like I don't necessarily want someone that's like you can be a stay-at-home parent, I'm perfectly fine with that, but like if they have they're not doing anything and they have no goals, like I feel like that's just like a kind of a downside.
It's like lazy, and you don't really like that can be like kind of infective a little bit, and like kind of like pass on to you, and you don't want that. Like you want someone that's gonna be motivated and then motivate you, to be better. So that's what I was kind of trying to say.
You kind of have to like surround yourself with someone that like really wants to do something in life. Like I'm not like if you go on a date with a girl, or like you're dating the girl and like you're sitting there watching movies all the time, like I feel like that just gets so old. Like you're just sitting there like, okay, well I've seen this movie, we're watching another movie, this is like wasting my time almost. Like I get every once in a while
you want to do something. Like I'm a very like I want to like it's every now and then watching a movie, that's totally fine. Like I get that, but like let's going to the gym together, like that's cool. Like I like doing stuff like that, being active, like doing fun things, even if it's like going on a walk in the park or something.
Yeah, like let's go invest in the stock market. Like I'll go on a date, I'll invest in the stock market with a girl.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit there and watch a movie. I can't tell you the last time I watched a movie like fully through. My attention span's not enough for that.
Well, like I'll get like watching a movie. I I'd say around like the holiday season, like, you know, Halloween coming up. Like, I like watching Halloween movies, and then also like there's Christmas movies.
Yeah.
So like I could get like that side of it, you know, like I'd be fine with that. But like if it's like, you know, summertime, like I want to be active. I want to be doing something.
Yeah, like you said, going for a walk, perfectly fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that's a great thing. You're talking, you're enjoying the outdoors, you're active. Like, that's like a perfect date. Or like even going to the gym, perfect.
Going to the beach. I love going to the beach.
Yeah.
Big beach guy, pool guy, whatever. Just water in general.
So like you grew up in New York your whole life, correct?
Yeah, Syracuse, New York. So upstate New York, central New York, whatever you want to call it. Gets very cold. So that's you know, a lot of guys like to make comments, you know, here, you know, like, you know, they'll say stuff like from where they're from, be like, oh, you know, we got like a few inches of snow, and I'm like,
Lucky.
That's great. It was up to my knees. Like, yeah. So, I remember like one of the professors this year, you know, we kind of went around that first class, and everyone had to say where they're from, and I said Syracuse, New York, and he's like, oh, wow, welcome to summer all year round. And I was like, yeah, I guess so.
So is New York somewhere you want to like stay your whole life?
Definitely not. So after, you know, living there, you know, I'm 20 years old now, I do not like snow. I'll like it up to like New Year's, and then after that, I'm sick of it. I want it to be gone. I want spring to come. I want it to warm up. My dad loves snowmobiling. I think it's fun too. I love to do it, but I love playing baseball more, and I love being at the beach and going swimming a lot more than that. But obviously, like, there's fun things to do in the snow. Like, as kids, we'd have snowball fights. My dad's house has this big sledding hill. Me and my friends would still go down it. But yeah, definitely want to move south. Ideally, like one of the Carolinas. Would love to live there. But honestly, anywhere is warmer than Syracuse, so.
That's true. Unless it's Alaska.
Alaska, the North
terrible.
Pole, but obviously no one would, like.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean, I agree with you. Like, it was fun and all growing up. Go outside, have a couple snow days a year, everything like that. But after living in PA for 21 years, like, it's not for me anymore. I hate cold.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of adjusted to it being cold all year. So, like, I kind of have, like I'm warmer, like, majority of people. But, like, I hate this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine with, like I want to move to Florida. So I'd move to Florida, live there, maybe come back to PA during the winter once or twice. But, like, it's not for me. I hate being cold. I'd rather be overly hot than overly cold.
Yes, I'm the same way.
Like, and, like, everyone's always like, oh, you can take layers off. Yeah, well, I'd rather not have to worry about that. I'd rather just be able to go in the AC if I'm a little hot.
Or just hop in a pool or something.
Yeah, there's so many more ways to get cooler than there is to heat up.
Yeah.
Especially if, like, you work outside and stuff, like, that's got to be terrible, sitting out in the cold all day.
Yeah, I can, like, you know, just driving, back in Syracuse, just driving around, especially when it's, like, bad out, the roads are terrible. I mean, I could spend so many times where my car's slipped on black ice, or I've slipped on black ice walking and fell. But, yeah, for sure, I mean, you know, you see those people out there and you're just like, wow, like, I would not want to be there right now. So
that would be terrible. So my final question for you is, if you could give your younger self a piece of advice, what would you tell him?
That's a deep question.
It's usually the question I like to end with.
Yeah. I would definitely tell him, you know, keep your head down, stay humble, you know, believe in yourself, and, you know, you can do anything you put your mind to.
That's a great last bit of advice. Well, I just want to thank you for coming on again.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
Make sure to give Landyn a follow. His social medias will be in the description somewhere. Definitely watch him as he progresses through college baseball because he's gonna be a dog. He's gonna start here soon. Trust.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks again for coming on. This was great.
Thanks for having me.